Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Number one, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. One thing I'll say is that we didn't lean too much on either our defense or our offense. That was a good thing. We can't afford to be one-dimensional. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nice game, great performance by the dude.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Conley. Wilkins is out there with Adams, and it's Stokes in at the 4. Pass to Chan. Here's Drummond. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Memphis leading. Pass to Stokes from the baseline. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Stokes has gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Conley. The dish now to Adams. 5 on the clock. Here's Stokes. Detroit with the rebound. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Chan. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Fill the lanes, pass the ball ahead, and let's get some easy baskets. We can beat this team down the floor.
Willer's checked in for Memphis. Joseph comes in for Adams. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. And you look at the dude, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the foul line.
I really would like to see him get even better at drawing contact and getting himself to the line. I mean, unless there's a drop-off in that tremendous percentage of his, that's what he should be trying to do every time.
Now here's Wilkins.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Out to Stuckey. Over to the left wing. Here's Chan, and good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. The Dudes got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons. Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Conley kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Stokes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Pistons making a change here.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
He hits both from the stripe. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Conley kicks to Joseph. Right side, Conley. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Stuckey into the lane. That is good. Stuckey's got the lead back up to 1 now for Detroit.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Now here's Turner. Defense right on him. Feeds to Conley. The 10-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Wilkins. And Detroit with a change here, too. Braves checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Stuckey outside. The feed to Gray. It's blocked. And here is Conley. 8 points for him. And Joseph kicks to Turner. Joseph dishes to Conley. Right side, Conley. That's tipped and stolen by Stuckey. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Patton. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Pistons lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he is. Me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
So it's Detroit now, following the miss by Michael Conley. Conley against Stuckey. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Here's Patton, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You cannot afford a game.
So both teams changing it up here. Memphis trailing here. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Carroll. And Joseph kicks to Vasquez. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Unloads. They get it again. Goes back up. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's the dude. 13 feet away. And Detroit again with the bucket. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Joseph, the pass to Vasquez. He kicks it to Joseph. To the wing right side. Here's Enquist. Almost, but it rolls out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.